Hey there, folks, and welcome back to Wildermyth. I hope you're all doing well today. I'm having a good one. Had some plans for the evening, but those plans did not pan out. All good though, just means I get a little more time to record here. And with as much time as I have, it's very possible that we make it to the end of this whole campaign, one way or the other. I'm not entirely sure if I'm expecting 2 or 1 episodes here, but we'll have to find out based on what we're shown and what we have to solve. But if you are joining us for the first time, let me highly recommend you step a few episodes back and start at the beginning of this particular campaign because spoilers. But what we're doing is playing the All the Bones of Summer campaign on Walking Lunch, the hardest difficulty in game, with recommended calamities and the carved in stone modifier enabled, meaning that if I screw up and everyone dies, then that's it, and we don't get any redos. No reloads. In our previous episode, I was thinking about this, and honestly, I should have just recorded that as 2 separate episodes. I was way too excited to get into that final battle, and it ended up taking an entire episode worth of time on its own. So that was a really long one, and I'm sorry about that. So it's kind of interesting because from a content creation perspective, long episodes like that don't really benefit me, right? It means I get fewer episodes out of my time, and it means that fewer people watch the whole thing because the episodes are so long. So I really actually need to be on top of that. There is no advantage to running long like that. If I had just had the whole episode been preparing for the end of the chapter and then another episode being do the end chapter, that would have been much better. But so I'll be watching the time, make sure that we don't overdo it here, and kind of go from there. So we are on the final chapter here. So we are presented with the needs of confronting Sown, the dragon at Summer Mountain down here in the left of the map. If it's winter right now, if we let it get to summer, he's going to burn the lands, which I assume destroys them. I don't really know what that does because it doesn't tell you. It just says you have to combat the flames or the land will burn to waste. So what, I have to send a party there to put out fire, maybe? I don't know. That's what it sounds like. I also am much more likely to just abandon that location if it gets lit on fire, right? I don't really care about it. But there's also the optional objective of finding the ancient fen spear, which I said last episode I might briefly look up, and I didn't. I don't actually know what it is. It sounds like a spear, so it might be something that Kialera here could equip, but it would be hard. It would be hard for me to imagine a spear better than the empowered bone spear for a warrior, and no one else really needs it, right? I don't care about it otherwise, so I'm probably just not going to do that. It also doesn't tell me where it is, and I don't think that. Usually what happens in Chapter 5 of these campaigns is that you get punished really hard for attempting to explore or finish the map. There's just no time. There's a lot of urgency in the objectives, right? I don't want my whole world being lit on fire, and I really can't afford too many more calamities at this point. If we just take a brief look here, there's oh boy, a lot that I'm dealing with. So yeah, I think the strategy is going to be beeline to Sown, build this mountain range pass, and just go. We will let the incursions just destroy what they destroy, and we will be cool with that. So yeah, that's pretty much what we're looking at. So, before we get too far in, I already kind of dug into my strategy, but hey, if you enjoy Wildermyth and do not hate my playthroughs, consider subscribing, liking the video, and leaving a comment. As for channel stuff, if this ends up being the last episode, who knows, but this will have concluded the entirety of all of the available pre-made campaigns. And I don't think Wildermyth videos are getting enough views that people would watch or that I would benefit from recording a lot of the procedural generated ones, right? I don't think that's going to represent a ton of value for the channel or for you guys, the viewers, because there's not as much storytelling in those. People have told me that they're excited about these campaigns because they're well written and there's a lot of interesting mechanics that are specially designed and crafted, whereas the procedural ones maybe are fun for me to play, but don't represent a ton of value. I could blitz them, not read the dialogue. It removes a little bit of the fun of it though, so it's hard to say. So yeah, I think that's probably what'll happen. Now, that said, I will likely record some build videos. I've had some people ask me about builds I think are good and why I run the ones that I do. So I think I can cover those. There's definitely several things I could do there, and those would be small, digestible things that I wouldn't mind putting together. My main struggle with that is how do I construct them in a way that's readable, right? Because there's not a logbook or anything in this game that lets me search up the abilities. So you pretty much would just have to rely on me going in here and talking about why I think these are good, and then if one is not listed here, then just kind of talking off of memory. So we'll see. I may have to do some cutting or thinking there, but anyway, that is enough rambling here. Let's dig into the episode. Sorry, I had to mute there for a second. I had a bad cough come over me all of a sudden. Okay, so we have the second team working on building up the defense here. This is almost certainly getting invaded somehow. We'll just keep the invasions, we'll keep the upgrades on this line of areas here, because that's where the enemies will go. We're just going to run this group in here, our main group, which we already recruited for. Right? Yeah. We do only have one warrior, 2 hunters, 2 mystics. It'll be okay, though. Madwing and Zariah definitely overlap a little bit, but I didn't really get shown a second warrior of use, so we'll just kind of have to deal with it, I think. So yeah, let's go. Waterling. Ah yes, we have Madwing on our party, the brother of Freyland from before. Kind of a weird timeline, right? Because Freyland's daughter has retired, but now the Moth brother is here. But whatever. Miss a good ripe blueberry. Folded clouds filter the harshness from the light. Hills swell and sink in soft hues, the day's damp coating them. What are our favorite songs we've heard recently, Zariah? Madwing? Not that old, I guess. Just older than I'd figured I'd be. What? I guess it's ironic for Unremembered the Ancient to hear. Huh? You picture things a certain way for yourself, don't you? I always did. Slopes shrug them down a little valley to a riverside. Sound of rushing water comes clearer, broadening. Nothing extraordinary you thought once. Love would happen. It would spring on you like a season that comes early. Unexpected, but huh. We should drink together more. Have we ever? The riverbank's a low roaring, life-smelling place. I don't know. Anyway, you picture it'll come along one day, a love like that. But it doesn't. Maybe it did and I missed my chance. Not trying to be rude here, but you put love on a pedestal. You talk in sunset language with big old moonbeam eyes. Well, that's not, well. Shh, there's a someone. What? Huh? One glimpse and Madwing pushes forward. A man is kneeling by the river. When he notices them, he straightens, dropping some glinting article in the water. His chin tilts. He's undoubtedly a Waterling, a mythical being who swims with the river and weaves his song into its current. Madwing, moving forward to him as if pulled, catches his eye. Madwing. Easy there. Don't be too obvious. Oh, hello. Who am I? His glance is dark, curious, lingers over Madwing's face. Then he glimmers a starlight grin and dashes away up the riverbank. Whatever gleaming object he abandoned in the river begins to drift the opposite direction. Wait, but... Wow, he has a really low chance to catch this. We're gonna... As nice as it would be for him to score the cloak here, 34% is pretty tough, we'll say. I'm gonna go for the 81% chance of finding the loot. Zoraya sprints alongside the rushing current, and spotting her chance, she dives in. They look. They're unsure if she's gonna make it. With Madwing and Unremembered reaching to help, Zoraya emerges spluttering, encumbered with a gleaming prize. After that, they finish their survey. Following the river a while in both directions, they get a good feel for the land. They don't find the Waterling again, nor see sign of his passage. That night. Madwing, you look troubled. Here, we use the last of the red beans. You have to be hungry. Beans. At the end of the night, I'm here with beans in a beige tent. Ah, well. The night passes. Wow! We just pick up a tier 3 water sword. Okay. That's pretty good, right? Huh. That is pretty good. Give it to Madwing. It's pretty nice having a water sword. This is a really strong pickup. I could reasonably give it to, like, Zoraya, but I don't see the need to do this upgrade. I'm going to actually give it to Madwing because, I mean, they have basically the same build as kind of the weirdness of this all, but it's fine. This gives him a melee attack, which I think is useful to have. And swords are really good if you're using them just to hit in melee while wanting to be a little defensive because of that plus 10 block. So, sure, yeah, it's appropriate he gets it too. Cool, I'll take that. Hides, fabrics. I don't need these. I have way too many of these. It's just, I need to go to final preparations. Cool, all right, let's... I need to go here. We'll just trudge on. Incursion. Yeah, saw that coming. Do I fight these? The interesting thing about skipping is I skip the calamities that come from the combat. Who really needs to level up here? Level 4? How close are you? Where can I find that? Ah, here it is. Let's see, 17 experience. She's way far away. He's far away. Very far away. Extremely far away. So really the only one who's actually close to Zoraya, and at 17, that's like multiple combats out. So I would need to do 1-2 here. So instead we just skip this and we immediately start going. I think this may actually end up being the final episode, right? Because I just can't see... Yeah, I just can't see needing to do these combats. We're going to spend all legacy points on anything Drauven related. Ooh, actually, hold up. The Terror Bird can have armor. I want to get rid of Haunt too. That's important. Warlords, extra damage. Yeah, whatever. I don't care if the Drauven have extra armor here. The Terror Bird, rather. Yeah, fine. We were always going to get that Calamity. No doubt in my mind. But I should be able to reach the end before this, right? So, cool. Yeah, of course they've arrived. Ooh, is this what it looks like when the world is set in flames? Extinguish. You can spend time to put them out. Site will be permanently destroyed in 75 days unless the fire is extinguished. Honestly? Fine. These 3 are set on in fire. I should go here, actually, and have my secondary group put out the fire on this group right there. I don't care about your opportunity quest. Good, okay, they put out that flame. I may as well put out the flame here, too. Sure. Let's scout ahead now. Good, they put out the fire. We're gonna lose Finnefeld. There's just no way around it. And I'm okay with that. Family business. Having completed their exploration of Timward Plains, thank goodness for tiny roadside inns. Feels like it's been weeks since I slept in a nice warm bed. We sleep wherever the job takes us. That's what we signed up for. Maybe you did, but tonight I sleep in a bed. Well, better not. The ale here certainly hits the... She looks back. Gasp. Dad? What? Kilara? That's your father? Why didn't you tell us he lived nearby? Kilara, I haven't seen you since you left home. What you doing here? What am I doing here? What are you doing here? We're miles away from Finnefeld. Oh, your mother and I have... Well, we had some difficulties, and now I've settled here in Timward Plains. You and Mom? What did you do? Well, it's a little more complicated than... Of course it is. It's always complicated with you. What was it? Mom finally get tired of you bossing her around all the time? Always telling her what to do and how to do it? Always having to be right? That's not fair. You know what your mother's like. Don't put this on her. When did this happen? Were you ever going to tell me about it? Well, it's not like I knew where to find you. Well, maybe I left home so you couldn't find me. Oh, I see. Far be it from me to talk you out of that. And he leaves. Forget this place. I say we move on and camp out tonight. Says the woman who's never bossy. Excuse me? What is that supposed to mean? It means, look, fathers and daughters are complicated, and I know it's none of my business. But it seems to me like you two just had a second chance now, and you let it slip by. And if it were me, I'd give anything for another chance with my father. My birth father, I mean. Whatever, I'm through with that old man. I think I'll turn in. Nice warm beds, right? She leaves. A little sad. Everyone is sad. It's fine. We scout ahead. Cool. Yeah, their deepest have destroyed it. It's fine. It's also going to be melted in 11 days. But truly, it's... I'm just going to push in on this, right? Strength 10. If I patrol here, I can reduce it by 1. This is harder because of that. I can patrol here for the 20 days. Yeah. Okay, they upgraded this. That's fine. We'll just keep the defense going, I suppose. Okay, patrol. Strength 9. It is a little easier then. Ooh, this place is desolate. Provides no resources and cannot be built on. Finnefeld is now gone. Okay. Fair enough. Goodbye, city. Wow. Alright, well, I suppose it's only 18 minutes into the episode, so I will push into this final combat. I don't really see a reason to delay. I don't see any reason to hope that I maybe find the reliquary and then give these calamities a chance to build up. And I don't even know where it is. It's probably in this down area or this up area, but they're so far away, it's just not worth the hunt, right? So, yeah, we just take the fight to Sown right now. With this team, yeah, they're ready enough. Yeah, let's do it. Ready for an end. Others are ready, Rolf. Are you alright? There's beauty here, I think, even if it's a grim beauty. It's morning, day of the assault on Summer Mountain. It's beautiful, this land, or it was. How old are you, Stiumph? When I was 26, I was already a wing knight, and I had saved my warlord once. A wolf-eyed Hyant named Zuvyek was my shield that day, an exile, but his sacrifice was honorable. Only the Veldvaren can know whether he was redeemed. It doesn't take a library brain to figure our chances, and see they're quite small. Death is likely for us all. I wish I had some guarantee that we'd survive, but I think today we just should remember it's not about us. It's about everyone. The world, the earth, the people. By tomorrow, his feeling will be Just something we try hard to recapture, to remember. You will not remember the warlord who rose and fell, when I was sleek-scaled and still in the soar of my youth. Drauven he was called. He was a stubborn, smart, pain-proven Drauv, a warlord from the Egg, a legend alive. I raced to join his ranks. For most of my life, I failed to realize the many ways our legends fool us, and I was a fool. You do remember the great Drauven Versal, I hope. I was alike to him in that way. The Drauven believed so deep in stories. Myth, like the sky, is lush. I was Wingson earlier than anyone. Imagination is my mighty talent. Yes, Shieldol. Shelludset. They take care of their last camp and make their equipment ready. They unwrap a few fresh pieces they brought for today, the best their people could supply. The sun is climbing. It was Mirshnak the Morrowseer. If I could back throw a black javelin through the stars to plunge through the helm of time, it would hurt. I would hurl it at the feet of my younger self. Tied to it, a braid of signal ribbons. Fly away, Pyarc. Retreat. Do not stop. Find a far and other happiness. Go. Yerk. But even she is just a story now. Oh, wow. Pyarc has a lot of regrets, it seems. Yeah, cool. We get all the gear, final preparations. Spend it. Upgrade everything. Upgrade that. Wand, excellent. Let's see, am I missing any upgrades? I could upgrade her sword so that she has a good melee weapon. It's probably worth it, right? She could always take advantage of that. I'm never using the axe on Kialera. She already has her spear all fully upgraded. Everyone's armor's good, right? Yep. This is one of the nice things about Unremembered in general is I really enjoy that it has no weapons to upgrade, which makes them very cheap. I like the full transformations for that. The fact that you can do this build, there's a lot of meta progression in a campaign that you save by doing it this way. So, I think I will upgrade Zoraya's sword. I think it's more useful than Rolf's spear that he will actually never use. Yeah, and it's worth my 1 legacy point at this stage, so sure. Let's make sure we swap people back to their correct gear. Let's see, who do we have? Yep. Cool. Cool. Now I can't give her an elemental staff because I didn't have 4 legacy points, but it's okay. She's fine with just a tier 3 staff that does a lot of damage. That's okay with me. Yeah, it'll just have to do. I could downgrade. It's not worth it. No, it's never worth it for an element. Alright, I mean, this is it. Again, I have way too many of every resource, never enough spell threads, never enough legacy points. Alright, let's do it. Double check one last time. Not that I could really do anything with it anyway, but... yeah, okay, let's go. Summer Mountain. An old name hung on those nail-sharp and hot-headed stones. Hot-hearted stones by hill painters of one age or another. The mountain trembles sometimes, trying to contain its explosive temper. The hummocks and young woods huddling near it are sweaty and bright, nervous neighbors. Rolf and Zoraya, Kialera and Madwing, unremembered, all tuck misgivings under their tongues. They stretch their legs and make for the mountain's red-black roots. Bristling lines lace the trails up to the summit where the dragon sits. Ooh. They call ahead. The mountain booms with Drauven ardor. Screaming Savon. Under the tunnel and to the top. Dragons were drama's originators, pullers of strings and hearts, theatrical and mean in how they toyed with immortals. And you would still try to marry one, Yiddly? Or Gilderglass, was it? What? I guess it depends, but, right, yeah, in we go, I guess. Listen to them clang and sing. They stomp and rattle your name. Listen to them cry and glurt. Listen to their fearless love. I do hear them. I hope you will remember them, immortal. Lives seem numerous and little from high up, nearly nothing. But so do stars and planets appear from our far perch. If even 100 stars went black, I believe you would. I'd notice the death of stars. They look at each other. Sown, the night you hatched, I realized the world had ended. Sown called me. Titles are for creatures who crawl and crave authority. The truth of me is crown enough. I saw you would kill what is Drauven, our society. A new thing would grow in its corpse. I wanted that, because I was sure the world could be better. But, Gwek, I only ask you listen to the Drauven chanting before their voices fade. You forget I am very keen of hearing, Pyarc. I do listen. I hear you sighing, gazing on the land and rule I gave you. You spoil your failing heart with softening memories and grow embittered. I love you in my fierce, unchanging way, but you regret loving me. That is why you no longer say sister? That is why. Hyesht. Regret erodes nothing of a heart's giving. Were all my love gone, oath would hold me here. There is mortality's bloom, honor, beautiful, ephemeral, and so fragile. Perhaps you will teach me to grow my own someday. You will mend this rift that you have wrought, and live happy. Perhaps I will get that chance. No, Pyarc, sister, that I hope for it. Alright, bring it on. 1,000,000 enemies. An actual 1,000,000 enemies. 1, 2, 3, 4. 12 darts. A bunch of upgraded dudes. Wow. A 1,000,000 enemies descend upon us. Oh, man. Alright. Now we get to see the strength that is Kialera. She swings and kills 4 units. That is what I like about Kialera. Yes. Killing the Drauven is really good here, actually. Yep, I'll take that kill. Yep, I can do this shot from range. It's actually okay that he takes cover there because Unremembered now gets the kill. And you can see the Kialera is one of the strongest characters I have by no small amount. Interesting. I probably should Roots and Shoots here. It's nice having that. So then I can interfuse here and grab that Bone Bow. And then we can actually just kill it, right? Can swap weapon and stab it to death. But I should interfuse with something first. And take that. And then, yeah, just stab this thing to death. See, this is why I like water weapons. You just get free hits like that sometimes. I can now barrage here and kill a stump. Ah, yes, we killed everything. There were actually a ton of units here. And yeah, now there are none. Cool. Let's regroup. Really powerful turn 1. It's one of the things that I love about the Kialera combo with... She's really good at enabling these kinds of rogue builds. Yeah, that's excellent. Alright, we need to... No, it's fine. We chill on this turn, I think. Yeah, I need to chill, I think. We lose our wolf called, but that's okay. Unremembered opens the door. Ah, yes. Who am I more afraid of? The Fang friend? Or this dart? The real question is, how many can I auto-kill? I think I need to hit this dart to get the kill. Right, so here's the lay. I will jump behind. And there's a dart up there. I'll take the swing here to get that guaranteed kill. Now the nice thing about this is it should line up a guaranteed kill for... Yeah. Sadly, I can't through shot to that stump back there, so we just take the guaranteed kill on the stump here, which is good. I'm going to... I could Wither Bolt here. It does absolutely nothing. Hype. Hype. I do love an absolutely nothing skill. How much are we doing here? It's going to be 14 damage. That's enough to kill him. Yeah. Oh, 16. Why 16? Why 16? 7 damage times 2? Weird. The rounding is weird there for sure. Steel Fire, pretty good. Okay, that sucks. I do Roots and Shoots. I Interfuse. Yep. And I grab... Can't get that Fang Bow. So I'll actually just rip the Haunt's ability to attack. That will be the end of my turn, sadly. I could scare the Haunt, who is threatening. Kealara has Untouchable, though, so she can take a hit. I'm actually going to scare the Haunt, I think. So I'm just briefly looking ahead at the map. Pretty single directional. Yeah, I'm going to Inscrutable Gaze this Haunt. Yeah, scaring him is really valuable here. Because I'm going to lose Kealara's Untouchable pretty quick. Yep, hobbled. There's the Untouchable. She'll get shot almost certainly. Good block. 4 damage. Whew. Tough. Swift action, I like that. Take... Let's see, yeah, I'll take this plant. Plant is good. I can Wild Grasp up this thing. It's a good pull. Especially because I'm pretty sure it guarantees a kill here. Yeah, good. Okay, cool. Alright, 4 damage. That's a lot to take there. Don't like to see it. Let's see. I'm going to body block that and take the 68% on the dart in the back. Cool. And we'll just try to say stab. Good. That hides her. So we're fine. Okay. Advance a little bit. That Haunt will almost certainly come back. Yep. Now we're going to make our stand here, as these enemies will attack. Certainly. Let's see. We'll Root and Shoots again. Yeah, a lot of darts. A lot of darts. Yeah, incoming 500 enemies. Oh, buddy. Yeah, it's a lot of dudes. Okay. Let's see if I move up here, I think he can swing at all three. Oh, and just kill 3 enemies all at once. Turns out that's pretty strong. Good job, Rolf. He got his Spectre step back, right? Yeah, he did. Okay. Ooh, I can take the Spectre Step. That's value. Because that means I can now assassinate here with Unremembered. Very good. Cool. Pretty solid. The only hit we've taken is that 4 damage to Zariah, which is really bad. But if that's the only thing I take here, then we're in a decent position. We're gonna stay back here with her, I think. Light this lantern. And then chill. Actually, we can arches real quick. Yep. And we'll Guardian here. Yeah, he can arches too, actually, right? The nice thing about that is with Naturalist, we can handle it pretty well. A lot of darts. Okay. I think it is time for her to jump out. Take the swing. Okay, that's actually a perfect dodge because we get a guaranteed kill here. Okay, we have a Stormthroat incoming. Right, I need to withdraw from some of these. Interfuse with the tree because you become hidden. And now we can advance a little bit, I think. Because you're invisible. Which we like. Withdraw from the tree for now. I don't want to be in this path. I'm going to move Unremembered back here. And I'm going to keep Rolf hidden behind this rock, I think. And chill. Yeah, we withdraw from... We'll keep the plant. Always be infused with a plant if you can. And we chill, I think. Yeah, okay, fine. Almost certainly going to walk up and try to hit Kielera. Yeah, that's actually super fine, right? Oh no, I missed. Oh no, you're dead. Okay, Unremembered is now going to scout a bit. Alright, that's clear. Alright. We can now move up, I believe. Send up the invisible characters. Yep, it's fine. Send up the invisible characters. Rolf can now commit a full movement here. Unremembered can spend her whole turn walking. The nice thing is they auto-withdraw from all those, so I don't no longer have to worry about it. I may as well spend this Zealous Leap to move a little. We're gonna have to wait another turn anyway for everyone to get in position. We already lost Wolf Cult, so we can just chill here. Alright, advance, 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 advance. Back up, Silk Step. Wait, 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 wait. Okay. We open the door with Unremembered. Yup. Knew that would be here. I could get Kielera the kill, but I don't really need to, right? You can just have Unremembered do it, which is safer. Let's see, what do we have? A Bone Lance, a Discus. I will Roots and Shoots here, actually. Cool. I'm going to interfuse with this plant back here, and I'll take a wild grasp on it. Oh yeah, and he'll just die. Cool. Cool, cool. Let's scout vaguely ahead. Ooh, yeah, red cloak. Alright. Fair. Then we chill. Let's interfuse with a plant, please. And chill. Red Cloak Man will advance and channel a fireball. There is a haunt as well. 2 haunts. Okay. And another Bone Warrior. Okay, so we move up out of the fire. Interfuse with a plant. I Wild Grasp. Yep, good. Ooh, we come real close to just soloing this dude, don't we? True. Let's at least walk out of the fire, just in case I whiff on everything here. We jump. I fire chicken under him. I think I'm going to back up here. How much chance do I have of hitting? Oh, 100%. We just take that shot. That's fine. Okay, that works. This means that she can come here and Guardian, which I like. We can hide her behind, and this will be fine. They have to spend full movements to walk, and they will opt not to, of course, because that's how they work. Can't reach. Put roots and shoots way ahead. I really shouldn't yeet ahead too far here. Yeah, they stayed out of range of everything, because of course they did. If I think she does have vigilance, right? Memory serves? No, she does not. That's right. Let's see. That's tough, right? I think I will Roots and Shoots ahead of Kialera. We will... That's a shame. I already have too many infusions here. I will take the plant in front of Kialera. And I will snag one of them, which lines up a double hit here, which is good. I'll set up... Ah, man, they poison, right? I really need to avoid that. So we set up the fire chicken here, and then we defend on this spot. I think we withdraw from one of these plants. We interfuse with the one up front. I can't get a guaranteed kill on any of them. 11, I don't hit 11 right now, no. And walking up is too risky. If I could get behind, maybe, but I think for now we just body block here in case they decide to walk that way. Yeah, he'll get hit. He has to walk in fire. Yeah, concussed and poisoned. It's a lot of poison, man. Knew it would happen, though. Yeah, we take this swing. It's fine. Get the kill here. See, we wild grasp this dude now. Yeah, he's now very extremely dead. don't think there was any easy way of avoiding that incoming damage, sadly. And nothing you can really do to remove poison. Poison's actually just guaranteed damage, right? That's... Ugh. Yeah, it's tough. She's just gonna take a ton here. I have no... I don't have aid or anything. No, I don't. It's a shame. We advance. It's an unfortunate set of attacks. We're gonna Silk Step across here. Kialera. Little Zealous Leap. You're gonna be low on life. You have what? Another turn of 2 damage? Gross. That is unfortunate, and nothing I can really do, I don't think. Yeah. It just sucks. Let's move Unremembered up. Yeah, there's a door. Okay. So here's the deal. I'm gonna summon a tree. Because summoning a tree has one major advantage. It makes them invisible. She's just gonna walk and take 1,000,000 damage from poison. Yikes. 4 life. Fine. You need to withdraw from a plant, interfuse with a tree, and then advance. You need to withdraw from everything. Yeah, I mean, we're just kind of setting ourselves up here, and then we walk. Rolf is already invisible. He walks. Now, a lot of walking right now, unfortunately. I need people to group up. You're invisible, right? Yeah, okay. You're hidden, yes, good. Don't open the door yet. Kialera advances. Fine. Zoraya advances. Madwing withdraws. All of these turns are basically just prepping for what I assume is me having to fight both Pyarc and Sown at once, with probably a bunch of enemies, honestly. I don't know. That is my assumption. And it's a little unfortunate. I don't love the odds with all the damage we've taken. Kialera being 9 health down is pretty tough. I want to Roots and Shoots right next to us. Yeah. And I want to summon another plant. No plants were summoned today. Okay. I want to have 2 plants. Is that not going to work for me now? Oh, fine. We got a plant. Great job. Go team. I would like one of them to interfuse with each plant. I did this intentionally so that if I'm forced to fight right here, I have some immediate interfusions for the next combat. Okay. Unremembered opens the door. And as an invisible unit walks in. Oh, we all get yeeted in and unhit. Awesome. Great job. Go team. Good planning. Fire of Wrath. A handful of Drauven holds the otherwise vacant summit. They look small among the mountain's bloody back talons. Where's the... Then a crag dislodges itself. Clouds change course. Huge outspreading wings lift Sown out of the mountain's sheer sides. Relax his bulk with stunning lightness onto the broad plateau. His gaze lands on each face like the flat of a forge-hot blade. The fumes up here of oil smoke, sulfur, souring flesh make it hard to look at him, but blinking would take too much courage. At last, the dragon speaks. familiar eyes behold me, and I'm glad. You can see me groan and understand the futility of your struggling, snarling, yapping, and clasping. He has matured now. The rocks ring harmonically, vibrating to his voice. His warm insouciance thickens and slows the blood, making wax of muscles. Furnace breezes steam their sweat away, but the stroke of the air is still a comfort. It is familiar and of the world. I take from your silence that I impress you. I ask you don't let yourselves be cowed. Entertaining me is your goal, is it not? Rolf almost speaks, almost melts life into his arms, almost recognizes how a hip articulates, a foot shifts, almost, but doesn't. And he was so close. How distressing. But yes, little barkless dogs, bravery means something different now. I have changed the definition. Maybe it's Savon's gusty gloating that begins to blow the dread mist away. Or it might be that these are simply heroes. Memories stir up in them. They remember green things grow not far from here. Rolf remembers the day he knew that walking the world and smelling the forest, swamp, hills, and prairies would turn him into a warden of it all. Remembers committing to that duty. They each have recollections like this. The paralysis of amazement and fear begins to leave them. I think I must understand it, though. Perhaps now you hope to prostrate yourselves before me, to bend and wag, and call me a king? Rekmat. So tell me something, Flame Fuel. To wound a dragon, to ruin his hold, to bury his supplicants before he has given them leave to be bones. You knew it would demand my wrath. What hate does your species bear me that was worth your annihilation? Madwing is first to finally spit words. No one was looking for you, old arrogant thing. The only purpose they had was to defend their own. His pipper sounds childlike, dwarfed in dragon echoes, nearly drowned by the blistering wind that blows constant through Savon's nostrils and maw. But the dragon looks upset. Draonadar said, Savon diest. They must say it. Hate is hallowed in their language. It's primordial pre-speech that comes out of him, a form of expression unfelt in this world since Yiddly of Winter was returned to her egg. The salty words he says aren't important. This is emotion made real. Real as heat. Emotion given a place and state among the atomic rattle of is and isn't. What Savon imparts is a crowded feeling. Rage, fear, sorrow, and bafflement. The furied uncomprehension of an unloved despot. All aged, fermented over egg-bound cone. This is pre-speech, the true tongue of dragons. The only one in which they cannot tell lies. How perfectly clear things are then. Today is the final day, for Savon or for humanity. Anything after becomes fate, a cord to be reeled onto history's spool. A tantrum won't save you, old Savon. Your chance was to bite while you had a sod, and now that's gone. Time to go back to the dark of your cell, your egg, your corner of obscurity. Close your eyes. It'll be easier. I shall set such a fire in you that your ghosts shall forever fly shrieking, immolated even as they flutter ash-like, lost in the black wind of mortal oblivion. Think you can keep that promise, dragon? You don't even understand who you're up against. Oh god, how many enemies we have to fight? Savon, Pyarc. The Drauven commander stands high, her eyes resolute. Her voice is a steady presence in the air, unifying the motions of her troops. And a million enemies. Alright, he's gotten much stronger. A million enemies descend upon us. Excellent news. I have to deal with Pyarc first, I believe. There's too many enemies here. Oh, this is such a bad setup. The fact that they jump me into the room... really tough. You know what's also funny? You can actually completely glitch this combat if you have infused trees out here and use tree call to leave. It's kind of interesting. Alright, I need... we move one here. I need a zealous leap. Oh, they removed my... Yep, the zealous leap. Wow. She has 7 armor? Oh, buddy. She is tanky. Let's see. I can be immune to compulsion here. I can pin him, though. How far does he move? He moves a lot, but pinning him is pretty reasonable, right? I'm thinking black net here. Oh, he's immune. What? Oh, he's immune to all negative status effects. Okay, well, it was just a free action. I don't really care that much. All right. What if I swipe? Swipe is at least something because it has one shred built into it. This kind of has shred built into it, right? Yikes. Okay, how much life does this thing have? I gotta look. It has 11. So I can do, at most, 7 right now because I am not stealthed. If I swipe here... let's see. This actually has a good chance of putting him at, what is this? Exactly 7. Doing 2 is fine. I'm going to work on this shred, though. I think this is going to be correct. Of course, blocked. That's at least something. We at least kill the one enemy here. Good. Okay, that is something. He is immune to all negative status effects. I need to back down here. We're gonna run from Sown, basically, is the deal here. I have Bone Lance, Shark Trap, Bone Lance. It's interesting. I can guarantee a crit on Rolf here, right? And if he gets a crit, he always kills. True. By using this discus here. So here's the deal. Zoraya can move up by quite a bit, take a walling stance here, and interfuse with this discus. What else can I do in this turn? Basically nothing. So we discus here. That's good. Now, he gets a guaranteed kill on this thing, which will have to be enough. I need to support Healera here, I think. What does this thing do? Oh, she just is invulnerable. She is so strong. That is the strongest enemy I've ever seen in this game. So if I move up, what's my play? I think it is... there is a plant here. Right? There is a plant. I could inscrutable gaze. Not Pyarc, though. I need to advance and wall with Kialera. There's just no way around it. There's a chance that I hit everything here with Witherbolt, but that is a bad chance, I think. I can kill one of these darts, right? Alternatively, I could take the Pinning Grasp, pull an enemy up, and then we get a kill. But that is not as much damage as just taking a Discus, I think. Yeah. I need to deal with these enemies first, and the 3 darts here are a problem. So it's a shame I can't Inscrutable Stare her. I could Inscrutable Stare any one of them, though, which I think I very well may do. It's not impossible to one-shot a couple of them here with this Witherbolt. It's very powerful. Alternatively, I could do some pinning action here. I'm pretty confident Kialera is just going to die, but she does have a ton of armor, so she is living off of that. I think I'm always interfusing with something here. Meanwhile, Savon's over here at 71 bloody health. Oof, alright. I need to... If I can navigate the right side of this combat in one additional turn after this, then I believe I should be able to win the fight on the dragon. If the dragon engages or I lose too many people here, I think I lose, for sure. Can I pin her? I actually can. I'm going to take the mushroom here. Because snagging her protects Kialera in a big way. It's only a... It's a very low chance, right? It's big value if I get it. That's a 50-50 coin flip. I think I'm going to shoot a Witherbolt here. If I can kill even one of these, it's good. I mean, yeah, I'll take it. We killed one of them. Okay, fine. Let's see, that does fail now, right? I will now move into this corner, or up here, I think. So I can be between, depending on where we need to go. I think so. Okay. Alright. Show me how bad this looks. Blocked. 1 armor shredded. Yep, saw that coming. Engaged. Okay. It's actually good. Oh. Alright, Savon engaged there. Alright. Not a terrible turn, actually. What's your range on your attack? Re-range. So this is actually good. I can go here. Alright, I need to plan a lot of things here. Oof, okay, this is a very difficult combat. We took a hit there, but we're in an okay state. I think I could reasonably kill Savon, but I need to deal with these dudes. Stat. I can drop a fire under this dude, which actually just kills him. This doesn't count as an attack. Cool, so he just dies now. And then we take a swing here. Alternatively, I could set up a Guardian here, which is pretty decent. actually, right? I do think I want a roots and shoots on this combat. Yes. I interfuse with this plant, and I attempt a wild grasp here. That is acceptable. I kind of anticipated that. We're gonna have to walk up. I'll take this 96%er. Yeah, it is fine. I'm gonna move back here. Take an interfuse. What is the play? I think I want... We still have a full round of movement here as well. This dart up top is dead. Pyarc is terrifying. I need to just engage with Unremembered. Chilling back here is a bad call. So here's the deal. I'm going to move here. Yes. We have to do this. I need to bitter scratch her. Ooh, that's a really good hit, though. Just half of her life taken out right now is very powerful. Let's see. I do think I need to interfuse with the mushrooms. I give this a yeet. 86% is pretty good, right? It's better than this. Yeah, we'll take the yeet. That's fair. Since it died, it doesn't trigger this attack, sadly. I'm gonna take the damn stab. Ignore armor. Very huge amount of damage done here. Yeah, I think that's just too strong to ignore. Alright, yeah, he's dead. All of the enemies are dead except for the champions now. Yep, big fire damage. Saw it coming. Engage. Who are you stabbing? Okay, 6 blocked. Alright, we're not out of it yet. Okay. And now it becomes very difficult. Now is time for Mothman's magic to come into play. We Gloam Glow here to give Unremembered stealth. I think I can move here and hit both of them. Good. This should enable me to... Dang, man, that's so much damage, huh? Ooh, that's a lot, though, huh? Because we ignore armor again? And it's not even a full round? Okay, yeah, check this. That's good. We might be able to just assassinate her this turn, I think. Yeah, we get Pyarc. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Okay. Pyarc is slain. As Pyarc buckles, the dragon rends creation with a mighty roar. Kara! Propping herself to stand, cooking against the rocks, she shivers. Her mouth makes sounds, most of them swallowed in Savan's flashquake rage. So you're Lethan Resa. She is only Drauven, not immortal. Soon, she stops moving. Alright, he gets enraged. Dragon Breath has increased range. And now... we do what must be done. The same tactic as before. Now, sadly, I don't have a knockback here. Has he been hit? He has been swung on. So we do a Zealous Leap here. We move here. Yeah. we work on the armor. The armor needs to be worked on. Yeah, he's immune to that. Doesn't matter. I need Shred, and I need Shred badly. Bone Lance is pretty good with the piercing, though. I want this Bone Lance. Of course. Swap weapon? Can he stab? No. He can't. Comes close, but he can't. Right, so we have that angle, we have this angle. Could poison? It doesn't work. It does not work. Right, it does not work. This guy's a ton of HP, huh? How do I... Ooh, that's a plant, isn't it? It sure is. He has 4 warding. I think Steel Fire is going to be pretty strong, so we'll take that. I will Fire Leash here. It's good. Yeah, we do no damage here if I do that. In which case, I think I roots and shoots. I mean, he tramples everything. There's no reason I should hide him behind something. He should not take this hit. We're basically probably going to lose Kialara. I just don't see a world where she does not get demolished, unless she blocks, basically. Or I somehow aggro with another dude. Adwing could take a hit. He has 5, enough armor. Dragon Tail... Yeah, fair. I need to move Unremembered here. I need to basically, because this increased range on Dragon Breath to 8, they can hit these 2. And there's no way I could have avoided that lineup, I think. I could have maybe moved her before taking that attack, but I think that's okay. Oh man, nothing he does matters, right? The pin does not matter. So go hide him behind a tree, I guess. Behind a rock. Sure. It'll have to do. Alright, what are you doing? You're going after him? Oh, you're going after Rolf. I'll take the free hit. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's actually extremely fortuitous. We baited him by grouping 2 people up who could take this hit. Okay, he gets hit, but he can't get pulled. But that's actually really good now, because everything now has the ability to do a lot of work on this. Yeah, check this. I can do swipes. Any work I do on the armor matters. Yeah. I move Rolf here. No, we're fine. We just take a swing on him here, honestly. I actually go to the backside here, right? Yeah. It's a really good stab to take, huh? Ooh, buddy. 16, big powerful hit. I'll give up that here. I could Silk Step or shoot. Honestly, Silk Step's pretty valuable here, right? Keep him alive. It's fine. Zoraya can take a lot off here with the Bone Lance that I saved. We have him very well surrounded. She's not under fire, right? No. Let's see. I don't have the ability to use anything else. I may as well take this plant, right? Just interfuse with something. The free action, and now I take the damage from the Bone Lance. Okay, we're doing it. It is acceptably good damage. Yeah, here. And then this spear he gets. And he can Bone Lance Sown. I'll take it. Okay. One more round. Ah, yeah, you're just gonna beat the crap out of her. She gets yeeted. Okay, again, like, this is what I was talking about. If you deal with the scarier Drauven first, the dragon only gets so many actions. Yeah, here, we're gonna take the barricade, and I'm going to barrage the hell out of this dragon. Cool. I then move up here into melee range. Yes, I know. I'm gonna bitter scratch to clear off the remainder here, and then go for the kill. Alright, cool. Sown has fallen. A tough combat. Everyone's very low, but we get there. Burnt, buried, scattered, and sown. They look at each other. The dragon has no breath, but still expels words, finding it possible. I shall return someday. Try not to. I never tried a thing. I am existence's first idea. I am more nature than nature itself. In the end, I will destroy every hand's making. It will all come back to me in the end. The dragon is dead. His skin already looks to be hardening. His eyes are glassy and full of clouds. We ought to burn the Drauven. This mount will help us. Send them up as smoke. That's how they get to the Veld. Anyone think we shouldn't? I am all right with it. Veld. It's one conception of an afterlife, likely as any other, I guess. So the dead are burned with grace. There's no reason we cut out a dragon's heart, is there? Keep hold of the dragon's egg? That's not smart, is it? Huh? No. Remove it and we're just putting the problem back on the table. Maybe for another generation. Let it bury itself. It's the way the story's meant to go. Rolf and Zariah, unremembered and Madwing, Kialera, they make it down. What if the volcano erupts? And the egg winds up somewhere? We can't stop the world moving, can we? Just be vigilant as we can. Feelings turn bright in the evening air. Words sound soft and rich. The incredible truth of what they've done settles in them. The dragon weight that had bent their shoulders is gone. None of them has ever felt quite this light. Loyal dregs of the Drauven army creep to the mountain to see the scene. They're surprised to find neat pyres and burnt bones. In the dark, they pull down their barricades. Toldek, Savan Dailen, Veld Timak, Ayudas et Shaladun, Hayesk. For a while, Zariah and Rolf will climb the mountain each morning and observe how the dragon decays. By the third such morning, Savan's remains will be unrecognizable, hardened stone. Other rock masses around it, seemingly pulled from the earth, or perhaps condensed from the very air and dust. They'll all go home eventually. They'll brush clean old furniture, stare at old books, savor remembered recipes, enjoy the quiet, easy conversations that happen over golden domes of bread. Dragon Slayers, my pocket's too heavy. Come take my table. Have as much as you can scarf down. It's weird. The normals of life come back and aren't quite normal. It's really them! When you've seen how easy the world's colors can be painted ash white. A grin in broad daylight seems heroic, worth answering. And you go counting the things left unburned. Some things you recognize, and some you never bothered to. Plenty remains. But plenty has gone away. Fire always eats until it's alone. Still ravening, must sink to its ember. The seasons bury each bone by each bone, and our faces grow hard to remember. It's all just a story to someone someday. Figment flesh stretched on a cold fossil frame. The heat says, curl upwards, be winged, be free as night smoke, be never nearer than far. Their stories will never be ours. Achievement unlocked, World Walker. Complete all 5 story campaigns. The end. Awesome. That was exceptional. Okay, let's hit this because I like seeing the epilogue and I like walking it through with you all. Burn got up to see the sun rise every morning. Wouldn't you rather sleep in? Heh, and take a single one of these for granted? My back team, the team that never did anything. Yandra developed a passion for restoring ruined sites. They may not have quite matched their former glory, but she hoped the former inhabitants would not be too embarrassed. Another character I never did anything with. We get to see the scream of Sown. That was an intense last combat, actually. Truly, actually, that was very difficult. I think there's 100 ways that combat could have gone worse, and our strategy was the correct one, which I'm very pleased to see. Alright, this was worth it. Yep, up on a cool mountain. Go team. Kealara, we see Versal here collecting... Oh, this is when he was destroying the mountain. But the interesting thing is, Kealara represented a huge amount of value there. Just out of control power in that last combat. Especially because once the Drauven were killed, the enemies stopped focusing on her, and she is extremely deadly when left alone. One day, Rolf awakes with a lightness in his step. I understand now, it all makes sense. He vanished for 10 years and returned somehow unaged and full of contentment. Zoraya's dream of her own personal research tower had finally been fulfilled. She kept it well stocked with tomes and scrolls full of formula. I like that she got the wings. I think that's appropriate. Kalfar showed up one day as the new god of tick bites. I know you want to ask. Don't. Outed. Just don't. Weird. Madwing gathered as many of the company's stories as he could and enlisted Kalfar to illustrate them. The R is going to sail this thing, so no pressure. This is when they all met in the beginning. Only one of them made it to the end, but I am glad. Also, you know, Freyland's brother showed up, which I think is really thematic. And I think the Naturalist Mystic is a build that I think gets underestimated, but its utility and its power in both pinning and in moving the enemies is really awesome. I'm a big fan. It's also got a lot of just strength in general. That's a cool final scene. The Distance Dragon. That's awesome. Wow, what a lot of enemies. And with that, I will leave you all. That is the end of the final campaign here. And yeah, that's all. So I don't believe this will be the end of Wildermyth for my channel. It has been an excellent series, one that I have been extremely happy to do, and that hopefully you've enjoyed. I think I will work on some build videos. It may not be immediate when they go up. I'm not entirely sure how I want to present them, because again, I talked about this a little bit. I don't see exactly how I will present them and make it very clear. I could cut up some combat footage and maybe put voice over it a bit, but it won't be obvious because I'll be doing a lot of things with a lot of different people and there's thought in there, and just seeing me do big stab damage doesn't really mean much. I think I'll probably review the builds I have and put together some notes and just talk them out from my legacy, and hopefully that will be interesting and useful. I'll try to keep them short too. I don't think you need to go into too much depth with those, but at a minimum, hopefully you then can see what I needed and what I did in order to be victorious, going in blind, mind you, into all 5 pre-made campaigns here. All of them. We won them all. That's excellent. If I had lost in this final chapter, I would have put it up, and that would have been the end of it. But no, we won them all, going in the first time, which is pretty incredible. I think the difficulty scaling is good. I don't think some of the combats are ridiculously hard, but I don't think any of them are insurmountable. I think the hardest combat, and maybe feedback for any devs if any of them ever watch this, is you probably need to telegraph Ecthys's mechanics in Eluna and the Moth a little bit better. And if you haven't seen that part of the series, I won't say any more, but I do think that you should telegraph that. I have a good episode where I spent something like 15 minutes trying to figure out what was supposed to happen. So, but yeah, I think that's everything, and that is as much channel update as I need to do. If you are still watching to this point, thank you very much for sticking with it. Please leave a comment with your thoughts if you'd like to see me do anything. Those few of you still watching these videos, I super appreciate your time and hope that you enjoyed them. And if you have ideas for other stuff you'd like to see me play in this vein, let me know. I am thinking of picking up XCOM 2 and seeing if that's worthwhile. If you would enjoy watching me play XCOM 2, let me know, and maybe I'll give it a go. But yeah, that's it. So hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And come back next time to see what we do next. Take care, folks.